Daniel? Daniel? Damn, Daniel! Damn, Daniel! Get it again with the white van!
Hello.
If that's what gets me a copyright strike, I'm gonna be so mad. If fucking dang Daniel, if darn Daniel comes to my house and gives me a cease and desist, oh my god. If anyone's wondering what I'm talking about, I got a copyright claim for using 009, what's it called, 009 Dreamscape? The YouTube national anthem, basically. The fucking hello guys, welcome to my Windows Notepad tutorial. So yeah, I'm gonna be livid if dang Daniel decides to give me a copyright strike. Oh my god.
I'll feel so bad.
I thought you were gonna use the bruh, like.
No. I mean, I could, but it takes some setting up to do.
Welcome to the stream, everybody.
Well, hello.
Hello.
My name is Chris, and that right there's Krabsy.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Am I right, boys?
My name is Jeff. Am I right?
guys, fellas. My name is Jeff.
Oh yes. Yes.
So, what are we doing today, Krabsy?
We're gonna make live stream it today because
Are you gonna be live streaming again? This little worm thing is gonna go up to. He's gonna go up to these boys and squirrels and punch him.
Why'd you kick me,
No,
Coward?
that sounds pretty lame.
Okay, that's it. I'm gonna kick you.
I'm probably just gonna skip ahead and just animate.
We're gonna animate but
Them hitting each other.
I have a request.
Yeah, go for it, babe. Yeah.
When he's standing still, I don't stop his little feet from moving. It looks funny.
Okay. If you want, I can have him like stomp in place. No, because Peter Steves is gonna see that and he's gonna beat me up.
Oh my god, you're right. Well, more the reason to do it. I feel bad that we constantly dunk on Peter Steves, but at the same time, it really ain't that big of a deal.
Can I add well, I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna add roller not roller derby, fucking it's called roller, just big roller schnitzel in the background of my scene.
The steamroller.
Yeah, steamroller.
Well, make sure his face rolls with it.
No, I'm gonna make sure his face does not roll. I'm gonna make sure his face, like, if the roller's moving in the background, his face is like panning up. Like, I'm just gonna give it a tween.
Yeah. But like only have it for like what, like 10 frames.
I'm just gonna have it fly in the background, like real quick.
Yeah.
Not even 10 frames. Like just gonna be like, boom. Like that's what Zach did with some of the characters in Smiling Friends. He had like a couple of characters just like flash through the screen.
Uh, sorry about the background noise.
It's okay.
My little brother, Tiny Chris,
Where are we dropping, boys?
is playing Fortnite VR.
What? Fortnite VR?
He's got this game
I didn't
called
look
Rec
at it
Room.
yet.
Oh yeah,
And they
I
have
played
a
that.
thing called
I
Royale.
didn't drop.
Wreck Royale.
I
Yeah.
didn't drop out of the battle bus in time.
Eli, can you stop yelling, bud?
No, he's fine. He's
Oh.
fine. I think he's a fan favorite of this live stream.
Yeah. Who in the world is this Krabsy guy? I'm here for Tiny Chris.
Ew.
Why'd you kick me, Chowder?
Thanks for the.
Okay,
Thanks
so
for the-
Zach is winning this game.
Thanks for the.
Yep.
Thanks for the Kanishma Street.
I just realized what you were doing. Thanks for the Kanishma.
Yo, dude, I'll use the Wrangler laser and you can fire your.
1 second. I'll be right back.
Dude, your brother's a firing his laser. Oh man. I'm gonna look up some royalty-free xylophone music. What am I listening to? What is this? Never mind. I'm gonna play some royalty-free ukulele music. Oh my god. It's 10 hours of this. Oh my god. It's not even a ukulele. Let's see. All right, we're gonna be using Christmas music. I hope everyone's happy. This is what the lawyers the lawyers made me do.
Ow! Gorgonzola, why'd you do that? That was for Chatter. Pass it on. I'll pass you on.
Oh, I forgot. That's not my part of the scene. Uh-oh.
Gorgonzola, why'd you do that? That was for Chatter. Pass it on. I'll pass you on. Then we're gonna... Let's get on with it already. Why'd you kick me, Chowder? I didn't kick you. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna kick you. Ow! Gorgonzola, why'd you do that? That was for Chatter. Pass it on. I'll pass you on.
Ba 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 ba. I don't know how to whistle. Well, we'll wait for my good friend Glue Ghost to come back.
I'm just gonna doodle a little thing. So I just looked up Gorgonzola chowder on Google Images. I don't recommend it. And a Gorgonzola with a gun to his head. Is this song royalty free? I don't think. Yeah, I'm eating while I'm streaming. What's up? What about it? My cat sees a little mosquito. Get the mosquito. Get it. Get him. Just don't fall down, please. My food's up here. Get him. Hey, you got him. You got him. Good job, kitty. Oh my lord.
Nobody leave.
What's up?
Check my stream.
Somebody has joined.
It's a blank screen.
You'll see it in a minute.
Somebody has joined. 3, 2. Oh, for the love!
You see it?
Sorry. Hold on.
Oh,
It's still catching up. Just got to the scream. Ugh, burple nurple. Oh my god.
why not?
You know, Gorgonzola deserves
Somebody
it.
joined. Somebody joined.
It's true.
Saying, I want to play without crashing.
Burple nurple.
Let me get my,
Nurple nurple.
We got these drawings right here, like weird purple me, Ronald Reagan the vampire, this, and then Burple Nurple.
Burple nurple.
Yes! What? No, no, no.
Uh,
Let's go!
don't remove them.
Yeah, I'm not.
Ew! Ow! Gorgonzola, why'd you do that? That was retarded.
I just
Pass it
want-
on.
I just-
You
I
on.
just want
I forgot I don't have the bit where she punches Panini punches Gorgonzola, or beats the living hell out of him.
Beats him within an inch of his life.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
So I started animating that, like animated the first punch. I'm like, let me see if that landed in the right timing, and it wasn't at all because it wasn't in my scene. I'm like, oh shit, oops.
Whoopsie.
I gave her like a huge fist.
I'm gonna land at Firelock first.
Gorgonzola, why'd you do that? That was retarded.
Kitty, leave my soup alone. That's my soup.
I'm sorry.
I'm playing Christmas music.
Why?
It's chowder.
It's
It's a Kanishmas.
They can shoot.
I guess.
Stream mode can shoot one thing from the flintlock in the time of VR players.
Gonna kick
6
you.
minutes from it.
Ow!
I got a legendary shield as
Gorgonzola,
well.
why'd you
Did you see that Ronald Reagan was in that new Call of Duty
Yeah, I
trailer?
already tried.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Full shield
God.
really is big.
As your president, I will
Early on, then you're going
push crack cocaine on the blacks and lose my mind.
Well, that's not Ronald Reagan.
I mean, I don't think Ronald Reagan even knew who Ronald Reagan was.
Let me head down to Bucket Lake with
There's a video of him and Nancy Reagan like visiting his old house, and Nancy Reagan's like 2 feet in front of him, and you see Ronald Reagan like panicking. He's like, "Where's Nancy? Has anyone seen Nancy?" And she's like right in front of him, and like Secret Service is like, "Mr. Reagan, turn around, Mr. President, she's right there."
people always drop at Bucket Lake. You don't see someone immediately, just wait a couple seconds.
Ow!
That's just the rule of Bucket Lake. Respect the words.
Who is the oldest living it's Jimmy Carter, isn't it?
I think so.
I'm gonna get the
I think it used to be George H.W., but then he's not living anymore.
Thought he was still alive.
sorry.
George Bush Sr.?
I know really doesn't really.
Yeah. He died.
Oh my god, he did die.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Well, it does mean it's a rogue.
When did Barbara die? Oh shit.
Off the rails.
She died the same year. I forgot George Bush Sr. died.
Yeah. He died of heartbreak.
I don't know, probably like Ridley.
Apparently Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter's the oldest living president.
Ex-president.
Close second, not a close second, but a second place is Donald Trump. George W. or Jr. He's 74 years and 50 days, and President Trump, he's 74 years and 72 days.
Jesus, how old is Bernie again?
How old is Bernie?
Yeah.
Let's see. Bernie, 78.
Dude, like, he's what, a year older
You're older than
Trump?
who? Nah, he's 4 years older.
That's not that old.
Donald Trump is 74 years old. And Bernie
Well,
Sanders
He's
is
a
78.
year older than Joe Biden, is what I meant. My bad.
Oh, Joe Biden? Let's
Yeah.
see. Joe Biden is 77 years old.
Yep, so he's just a year older than Joe.
I mean, they're okay at it. They're not. Sure. Sure for the good at the video. Yeah, sure for
Most
the
and
funny part.
fewest living
The good at
presidents.
video games part is to be determined.
I think there's a. Wait, what's the shortest, fucking, what's the shortest amount of time someone's been in office for?
Shortest presidential term?
Yeah.
That goes to.
Yeah,
Uh,
we'll be fine. You just need to slide.
let's see here. William Henry Harrison.
George Harrison?
William Henry Harrison.
I know.
Oh, there's somebody at the movie theater. Ow!
Who's George Harrison again?
The Beatles.
Oh, yeah, he man, he died in 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had cancer.
Dang.
I think he had lung cancer from smoking. I'm honestly surprised fucking Paul McCartney outlived David Bowie.
That's just sad.
Dude, like
Only hitting me.
I love David Bowie, but have you seen like Paul McCartney? Like I love the Beatles too, dude, but like Paul McCartney's like, oh my god, it's like there's a video of him playing guitar and it's just it's okay, but his voice is gone.
I also have a splat hammer.
It sounds like this though, like
There's an entire video over it. Paul McCartney vocal changes.
That was.
he's starting to sound like Marge Simpson.
I wonder why. I need this.
William Henry
I
Harrison.
don't have a good
He
longer than I need. Wow, dude, here, I have
this dude doesn't look too good.
Yeah, why does nobody drop ammo? There's somebody right there.
Let's see, what is that? How did he die?
Ow! Gorgonzola, why'd you do that?
In 1841, Harrison became ill with cold-like
I'm not
symptoms,
scared. I
but
really need ammo.
the symptoms grew progressively worse over the next 2 days, at which time a team of doctors was called in to treat him. The prevailing misconception was that at the time was that his illness had been caused by the bad weather at his inauguration 3 weeks earlier. The doctors diagnosed him with a right lower lobe pneumonia, then placed heated suction cups on his bare torso and administer a series of bloodlettings to draw out the disease. Those procedures failed to bring out improvement, so the doctors treated him with ipecac, castor oil, calomel, and finally a boiled mixture of crude petroleum and Virginia snake root. That probably is what killed him. Oh yeah, all this only weakened Harrison further. Dude, it's just pneumonia. What?
Oh God.
You know what ipecac is?
Yeah.
Rapidly induced forceful vomiting.
There's this there's this podcast I listen to called The Dollop. It's an American history podcast. And did you just send me a picture? What the Is that him?
Yeah, that's William Henry Harrison.
It looks like Harrison Ford.
Oh God. Harrison Ford.
Oh man. There's a history podcast I listened to called The Dollop. And they had an episode about George Washington's body, like when he died. And they tried, like, they did bloodletting on him. They did like a bunch of just dumb stupid stuff that ended up making him worse and killing him faster. And then they tried reviving him from the dead, or they wanted to. Like, back then they're like, we could possibly bring him back, and his family's like, just leave his body alone. They're like, no, we want to try it.
All we need to do is we just need to hook him up to this generator. I don't know if they had electricity.
No, they thought, so I think, if I remember correctly, they thought doing a blood transfusion on the dead body would bring him back to life.
I mean, if somebody was like using his heart as a punching bag, maybe it'll get the blood flowing and the heart back, but then he'd just be brain dead. The blood would be flowing through his body. He would be doing bodily functions again, but his brain would just be mush.
Is that even possible? Like, if you could, like, take a corpse and get blood flowing through there again, like, what would happen?
I don't know. I don't think anybody has successfully done it.
Nobody's here.
They're just not trying hard enough.
They're not trying hard enough. They gotta really try.
I gotta get one of those machines that are designed. Sorry about the background.
You're fine.
They gotta get one of those machines that designed to like do chest compressions,
Yeah.
but have it directly on the heart itself
Yeah.
as they do a blood transfusion. And it'll get the heart just.
Blood squirting out of his nose.
Eyes popping out. Eyes popping out of the head.
So I if I remember correctly too, the guy that wanted to do the blood transfusion, like, he was told no, and he's like, fine. Then he wrote like something in the paper saying, you know, I bet you if I were able to do it, it would have worked, but I guess we can't find out now.
You want that camera skin, really?
Yo, dude, it totally would have worked, man.
I promise you, bro.
You guys are such meanies.
It's all your fault. It's all your fault.
George Washington owned slaves, and in order to preserve national unity, he supported measures passed by Congress to protect slavery. They put this right up front.
We're at
on Wikipedia. He has been memorialized by monuments, art, geographical locations, stamps, and currency, and many scholars and polls rank him among the greatest U.S. presidents. I mean, yeah, for being the first.
because also he didn't want to. He just gave it to him. He's like, oh, I guess.
Like, come on. I wouldn't say that he's the greatest president because there is no greatest president.
What about Trump?
Uh,
You're like, I'm not gonna go there.
I don't know if I want to get into that.
It's my live stream. You can do whatever the hell you want.
Let's see here. What is this? Scholar survey results.
You can look at his survey results. You're gonna look at his what the hell? My cat's sitting down. What are you doing? You look so weird. He's like sitting down like this. Well, I'm gonna draw it.
Yo, invite Forza if you
All right. The Rasmussen poll. I don't know how to pronounce that, but Let's see.
My cat was just vibing. He was sitting on his ass, like he was sitting down on the edge of my desk. Like I just drew it on stream. He's sitting on the corner of my desk, like a chair.
Yeah, I'll carry for free, but he said
Why?
later, and I don't know.
where is he?
You ready to game? You ready to gamer?
They don't have Donald Trump on this thing. But the person with the most favorable votes is George Washington. This is public opinion, so you can't really you can't really base like who was the best president based off of public opinion,
Yeah.
because the public probably doesn't know past maybe like 8 presidents at max.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This was from 2007, and the one that has the least favorable votes is John Tyler.
Who's John Tyler?
I
People
don't
just vote least favorable because no one knew who he was.
Let's see. John Tyler was the 10th president of the United States of America.
Oh, of course. How could I forget the 10th president?
From 1841 to 1845, after briefly serving as the 10th vice president in 1841. He was elected vice president on the 1840 Whig ticket with President William Henry Harris. Oh. He was the vice president to William Henry Harrison.
Oh.
It all comes full circle.
I like how that sudden realization just kicked in. You're like, oh no.
Oh no. Well, what makes him the worst president? Tyler became the first vice president to succeed to the presidency without election. He served longer than any other president in U.S. history not elected to the office. To forestall constitutional uncertainty, Tyler immediately took the oath of office, moved into the White House, and assumed full presidential powers, a precedent that governed future successions that was codified in the 25th Amendment.
You take a video of a guy donating.
Tyler signed into law some of the Whig-controlled Congress's bills, but he was a strict constructionist and vetoed the party's bills to create a national bank and raise the tariff rates. He believed that the president should set policy rather than Congress, and he sought to bypass the Whig establishment, most notably Senator Henry Clay of Kentucky. Most of Tyler's cabinet resigned soon into his term, and the Whigs dubbed him His Accidency and expelled him from the party.
Nice.
Tyler was the first president to see his veto of legislation overridden by Congress. He faced a stalemate on domestic policy, although he had several foreign policy achievements, including the Webster-Ashburton Treaty with Britain and the Treaty of Wagia with Qing China. Is that how you pronounce it?
Dude, the man basically had a bra moment.
Webster-Ashburton Treaty. It resolved the Aroostook War, a non-violent dispute over the location of the main New Brunswick border. Really? That's his most notable. That's his most notable achievement.
Say pogs in the chat, and you manually typed out pogs in the chat.
The Republic of Texas separated from Mexico in 1836. Tyler was a firm believer in the manifest destiny and saw its annexation as providing an economic advantage to the United States. So he worked diligently to make it happen. He initially sought election to a full term as president, but he failed to gain the support of either Whigs or Democrats, and withdrew in support of Democrat James K. Polk, who favored the annexation of Texas. Polk won the election. Tyler signed a bill to annex Texas 3 days before leaving office, and Polk completed the process. When the American Civil War began in 1861, Tyler sided with the Confederacy. Oh, okay, that's why he's the vice president. Tyler sided with the Confederacy and won the election to the Confederate House of Representatives shortly before his death. Some scholars have praised Tyler's political resolve, but historians have generally ranked his presidency lowly. Seldom remembered when compared to others who have held the same office, he maintains only a limited presence in contemporary American cultural memory.
So he's a poopy head, to put it lightly. He's a poopy head. You're a poopy head.
You hear him? I'm sorry.
You're fine, dude. Don't worry.
Do not worry. Do not worry. It's just your babby little brother.
James K. Polk. Well, now I'm interested in president stuff. You can stop me at any time if you want.
Keep telling me some American history, bro.
Okay. James K. Polk was the 11th president of the United States.
I didn't know about this.
He previously was Speaker of the House of Representatives and Governor of Tennessee, a protege of Andrew Jackson. He was a member of the Democratic Party and an advocate for the Jacksonian democracy.
One death is
Are you okay?
I'm sneezing. I'm just in my underwear, and I'm cold.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Polk is chiefly known for extending the territory of the United States during the Mexican-American War. During his presidency, the United States expanded significantly with the annexation of the Republic of Texas, the Oregon Territory, and the Mexican Cession, C-E-S-S-I-O-N, following the American victory in the Mexican-American War.
He had a session?
exactly. Get the
That skateboarding game, you know?
Yeah.
I can't believe that they showed that at
Yeah, my name
E3.
is
I had been
Krabsy.
following that game for a while,
My name is
and I
actually Cash
know somebody who works on it.
Dude, nice.
Cool. It was at E3. I still can't get past that. That was amazing. Anyways, after building successful law practice in Tennessee, Polk was elected to state legislature. Okay, this is House of Representatives. Polk defeated Henry Clay of the rival Whig Party
I see. So your
for
name
the
is
House of
I Am
Representatives.
Cash.
Historians have praised Polk for having met during his 4-year term every major domestic and foreign policy goal he had set. After a negotiation fraught with risk of war, he reached a settlement with Great Britain over the disputed Oregon country, the territory for the most part being divided along the 49th parallel.
No, I don't.
Polk achieved a sweeping victory in the Mexican-American War, which resulted in the cession by Mexico of nearly all the American Southwest. He secured a substantial reduction of tariff rates
Ready.
with the Walker Tariff of 1846. The same year, he achieved his other major goal, reestablishment of the independent treasury system.
Kick me, coward.
Historian Thomas A. Bailey says that during the Mexican War, Polk was an energetic and indefatigable. Never heard that word before. War leader, and he emerged partly through rare good luck, with uninterrupted success. He kept the sole direction of the war in his own hands, from grand strategy to the procurement of mules. True to his campaign pledge to serve only one term, Polk left office in 1849 and returned to Tennessee, where he died 3 months after leaving the White House.
Was that by actually by choice or because his ratings were so low that
I don't
he
know.
only did one?
His campaign pledge was to only serve one term.
Okay.
I guess that's it. But
You don't see that at all anymore.
oh no, people want 3 terms now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I heard about that.
And in comes Zachary Taylor.
Are you gonna go all the way to the top to the current sitting president?
I mean, you can stop me at any time, but
Please keep going.
okay. Zachary Taylor was the 12th president of the United States, serving from March 1849 until his death in July of 1850. Zachary Taylor was the second shortest serving president, or something like that. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Taylor was previously a career officer in the United States Army, rose to the rank of Major General, and became a national hero as a result of his victories in the Mexican-American War. As a result, he won election to the White House despite his vague political beliefs.
Sir? What's your stance?
Well, you know,
Huh?
I gotta go, buddy.
Well, you know,
Just,
next question.
you know, when I used to go swimming, the kids would touch my leg hairs.
Corn Pop was a bad dude. Taylor was born into a prominent family of plantation owners who moved westward from Virginia to Louisville, Kentucky in his youth. He was commissioned as an officer in the U.S. Army in 1808 and made a name for himself as a captain in the War of 1812. Do you know what happened in the War of 1812?
Vaguely. I've been taking.
Canada wasn't so nice.
Uh-oh. They poured hot maple syrup on us.
They burned down the White House.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, they poured hot maple syrup all over the White House, and that was it. He climbed the ranks, establishing military forts along the Mississippi River.
I'm not saying someone should do that again, but, you know, I'm just saying someone should, maybe?
Please don't. Hi, NSA.
Hi, Obama.
He climbed the ranks, establishing military forts along the Mississippi River, and entered the Black Hawk War as a colonel in 1832. His success in the Second Seminole War attracted national attention and earned him the nickname Old Rough and Ready. In 1845, during the annexation of Texas, President James K. Polk.
That nickname does not sound very kosher.
The Old Rough and Ready.
That sounds illegal.
I don't know about that. During the annexation of Texas, President James K. Polk dispatched Taylor to the Rio Grande in anticipation of a battle with Mexico over the disputed Texas-Mexico border. The Mexican-American War broke out in April of 1846, and Taylor defeated Mexican troops commanded by General Mariano Arista at the battles of Palo Alto and, I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher this, Resaca de la Palma.
Spell it out for me. Like, send it in Discord.
Resaca, Resaca de la Palma. De la, and then Palma.
Resaca de la Palma.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know how to speak Spanish. I'm learning.
I'll teach you, my friend. Do not worry.
And drove his troops out of Texas. Tejas. I'm sorry.
You're fine. You know, you're so many our state you stole.
John Tyler, the creator. I'm ducking in and out of the stream to read this Wikipedia article, and every time I turn back, it's just words.
What's wrong? You don't like John Tyler, the creator?
Give him a propeller hat.
Giving him a bucket hat.
This is just talking about his time in the Mexican-American War.
What did he do in there? What did you do to my people?
He dealt a crushing blow to Mexican forces under Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna at the Battle of Buena Vista.
That bastard.
Taylor's troops were transferred to the command of Major General Winfield Scott, but Taylor retained his popularity. The Whig Party convinced the reluctant Taylor to lead their ticket in the 1848 presidential campaign, despite his unclear political tenets and lack of interest in politics.
He didn't want to do it, dude. What the heck?
Man, the Whigs. Whig spelled W-H-I-G. Yeah, that's really weird. America apparently used to be a three-party system.
Gee whiz, I wonder what happened with that.
Taylor defeated Scott and former Senator Henry Clay to take the nomination. Who's Scott? Oh,
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott. He won the general election alongside New York politician Millard Fillmore, defeating Democratic Party candidates Lewis Class and William Orlando Butler, as well as a third-party effort led by former President Martin Van Buren. Oh my God. Martin Van Buren. What a name. Oh my God.
That's the guy from The Simpsons, right? The little nerd?
I thought you were going to say something way different. Okay.
Wait, what?
That's Martin Van Buren. I mean, just look at him.
Oh my god, he looks like a mad scientist.
He looks like Karl Marx without a beard. Oof. Where was I?
Oh, that's
he
Martin
became
Prince.
president.
I was thinking of Martin Prince from The Simpsons. I was thinking of this dude.
A striking resemblance right there.
Yeah, they have the same hair, right?
Well,
Martin Van Buren looks like this. Oh, I'll draw. You keep going.
I became president. As president, Taylor kept his distance from Congress and his cabinet, even though partisan tensions threatened to divide the Union. A debate over the status of slavery in the Mexican Cession dominated the political agenda and led to threats of secession from Southerners. Despite being a Southerner and a slaveholder himself, Taylor did not push for the expansion of slavery and sought sectional harmony above all other concerns. To avoid the issue of slavery, he urged settlers in New Mexico and California to bypass the territorial stage and draft constitutions for statehood, setting the stage for the Compromise of 1850. Taylor died suddenly of a stomach disease in July 9th of 1850, with his administration having accomplished little aside from the ratification of the Clayton-Bueller Treaty. Clayton-Bueller Treaty. Bulwer. Bueller. I'll just say Bueller.
So, oh my god. So
It was another
basically,
treaty on like borders.
so basically, it was another. Oh, what's his name? The last guy we were talking about. Henry Harrison.
Yeah, Henderson.
Henderson. He
His bald head is nice and shiny.
yeah, he just was in office and died, and then they're like, well, there goes that election.
Whoop.
Whoops.
Let's see. Fillmore served the remainder of his term. Historians and scholars have ranked Taylor in the bottom quartile of U.S. presidents, owing in part to his short term in office, only 16 months. And he has been described as a more forgettable president than a failed one.
So he did stuff, but people were like, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you didn't die suddenly, so what?
Well, like his politics, which was just like,
There's no
Was he like the last guy who just had no real interest in politics?
Well, yeah, that Zachary Taylor just
Imagine having like very vague or barely any interest at all in politics and becoming the president.
man.
Oh, hello.
So his successor, Millard
Hello.
Fillmore, he was the 13th president of the United States from 1850 to 1853, the last to be a member of the Whig Party. The last to be a member of the Whig Party while in the White House. A former U.S. representative from New York, Fillmore was elected the nation's 12th vice president in 1848 and succeeded to the presidency in July 1850 upon the death of President Zachary Taylor. He was instrumental in the passing of the Compromise of 1850, a bargain that led to a brief truce over the Battle of Slavery. He failed to win the Whig nomination for president in 1852, but he gained the endorsement of the nativist Know-Nothing Party. He gained endorsement of the nativist Know-Nothing Party 4 years later.
What did they know?
Nothing. Finishing third in the 1856 presidential election. Let's see. I'm just gonna go past most of this because it's just like, oh, he was in the House of Representatives at some point.
I'm okay.
Do JFK next. Do JFK next.
Hello, Chad and Brad.
Well, I'd be skipping over a few, but I mean, I'd much rather talk about JFK than Franklin Pierce,
Yeah.
or James Buchanan, even though that's a cool name.
Yeah, arrivederci.
James Buchanan was the
I
president
know how
before
little
Abraham
you
Lincoln,
are.
and after Abraham Lincoln was good old Andrew Johnson.
Oh my god. I just went to Wikipedia, and their front page it has like the COVID-19 pandemic recent deaths, like celebrities on there or like notable people.
Easy baby game.
Whoa.
Oh my god. That's so Jesus Christ. It's kind of
Yo. I get a gun too?
That's just really like messed up.
yeah, apparently one of the guitarists for Red Hot Chili Peppers died of COVID.
Yeah.
Well, I'm built different. I'll survive this.
That was a couple days ago.
Yeah.
All right. John
Yo.
Fitzgerald Kennedy.
Yo, I'm
That's what the F stands for?
Yeah, Fitzgerald.
I thought it was John fucking Kennedy.
John Fitzgerald Kennedy, often referred to by his initials JFK or Jack, was an American politician who served as the 35th President of the United States from January 1961 until his assassination in November 1963.
Whoa, spoilers.
Kennedy served at the height of the Cold War, Call of Duty. And the majority of his work as president concerned relations with the Soviet Union and Cuba. A Democrat, Kennedy represented Massachusetts in the U.S. House of Representatives and Senate prior to becoming president. Kennedy was born into a wealthy political family in Brooklyn, Massachusetts. He graduated from Harvard in 1940 before joining the U.S. Naval Reserve the following year. During World War II, he commanded a series of PT boats in the Pacific Theater and earned the Navy and Marine Corps Medal for his service. After a brief stint in journalism, Kennedy presented a working-class Boston district in the U.S. House of Representatives from 1947 to 1953. He was subsequently elected to the U.S. Senate and served as the junior senator from Massachusetts from 1953 to 1960. While in the Senate, Kennedy published his book, Profiles in Courage, which won a Pulitzer Prize. In the 1960 presidential election, he narrowly defeated Republican opponent Richard Nixon, we'll get back to him later, who was the incumbent vice president.
Aroo! I think he lost. Fun fact about that. He lost mostly because this was one of the first televised presidential debates. And Nixon just looked really old and like disgusting compared to JFK on TV.
That and JFK was really good at talking, while Richard Nixon was just like, hippie.
Yeah, Nixon was like, what Watergate? I hardly even know her.
Kennedy's administration included high tensions with communist states in the Cold War, Call of Duty. As a result, he increased the number of American military advisors in South Vietnam, also Call of Duty. In April 1961, he authorized an attempt to overthrow the Cuban government of Fidel Castro in the Bay of Pigs invasion. Kennedy authorized the Cuban Project in November of 1961. He rejected Operation Northwoods, plans for false flag attacks to gain approval for a war against Cuba, in March of 1962. However, his administration continued to plan for an invasion of Cuba in the summer of 1962. Sorry. Water. I don't know why, but water is upsetting me.
Water?
Water.
Hold on, I have a question. Who killed the guy?
Who would have thought? Let's see.
Thunk?
The following October, U.S. spy planes discovered Soviet missile bases had been deployed in Cuba. The resulting period of tensions, termed the Cuban. I'm thinking of Cubanos. You ever had a Cubano?
I have not. It's like a Cuban sandwich?
Yeah.
Oh, I have then, yeah.
Oh yes, they're so good.
Well, if
I
I
turned
wanted
the
to eat some
Cuban
communist
sandwich.
food, I would have just gone to Subway and gotten one of those commie subs.
Yeah, just bread with nothing on it. You know, you could just order the bread from Subway.
Yeah.
I
Can you
wouldn't
really?
recommend- Yeah, you can. They won't even cut it for you. You could just ask for rolls of bread.
I remember a few years ago there was like a shortage of bread in my state for some reason. I think it was nationwide. I really can't remember. But I remember we were in Walmart, and this lady goes into there's a Subway in the Walmart. And I'm sitting in there eating Subway sandwich, and someone goes in and is like, "Can I just buy a loaf of bread?" And they're like, "No." She's like, "Please?" And they're like, "No." And she's like, "Ah!" And just ran away. But I'm like, "This is Walmart. You can get bread over there."
Bread shortage.
There's a bread shortage.
We're almost done here. I'm almost done with John F. Kennedy's Wikipedia page.
You know what,
Awesome.
CJ?
The Cuban Missile Crisis, which nearly resulted in the breakout of a global thermonuclear conflict. The Strategic Hamlet program began in Vietnam during his presidency. Domestically, Kennedy presided over the establishment of the Peace Corps and the continuation of the Apollo space program. He also supported the civil rights movement, but was only somewhat successful in passing his New Frontier domestic policies. On November 22nd, 1963, he was assassinated in Dallas, Texas.
No!
Vice President Lyndon B. Johnson assumed the presidency upon Kennedy's death. Marxist and former U.S. Marine Lee Harvey Oswald was arrested for the state crime, but he was shot and killed by Jack Ruby 2 days later.
Fucking Jack. And then Jack Ruby was shot and killed by...
Let's see. Death. Jack died of a pulmonary embolism.
He committed suicide in prison. Got it.
Secondary to bronchogenic carcinoma.
What?
Lung cancer.
Oh.
No, it's making a joke.
Let's see. Where was I? The FBI and the Warren Commission both concluded Oswald had acted alone in the assassination. Though, files a couple years ago turned up that were declassified that showed that they had planned all of this. That FBI director had planned all of it.
Huh? What?
Yeah, it's kind of messed up.
That's right, guys. Special guest Alex Jones joins the stream.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. You understand that? It's crap.
I'm sorry.
But various groups contested the Warren report and believed that Kennedy was a victim of a conspiracy. He was. After Kennedy's death, Congress enacted many of his proposals, including the Civil Rights Act and the Revenue Act of 1964. Kennedy ranks highly in polls of U.S. presidents with historians and the general public. Because he looked nice. Sorry.
He was hot. And he also, he fucked Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, they just about got into it. His personal life has also been the focus of considerable sustained interest following public revelations in the 1970s of his chronic health ailments and extramarital affairs.
Watch out, Bill Clinton. We got a real hot shot in town.
Let's see. Affairs, extramarital relationships, and friendships. Kennedy was single in the 1940s when he had affairs with Danish journalist Inga Arvad and actress Jean Tierney. Before and after he assumed the presidency, Kennedy reportedly had affairs with a number of women, including Marilyn Monroe,
Yeah.
host,
Yeah.
Judith Campbell.
I'm the president, yeah. You want to see my
Mary-
peewee?
Mary Pinchot Meyer, Marlene Dietrich, Mimi Alford, and his wife's press secretary, Pamela Turner.
Oh my god.
The extent of Kennedy's relationship with Monroe is not fully known, although it has been reported that they spent a weekend together in March 1962, while he was staying at Bing Crosby's house.
At Bill Cosby's house?
No, Bing Crosby.
Oh, I'm like, whoa, what?
You see?
Yeah, I don't feel so good.
Furthermore, people at the White House switchboard noted that Monroe had called Kennedy during 1962. J. Edgar Hoover, the FBI director, received reports about Kennedy's indiscretions.
What did he
Kennedy
say?
I don't know. Kennedy inspired affection and loyalty from the members of his team and supporters. According to Reeves, this included the logistics of Kennedy's liaisons, which required secrecy and devotion, rare in the annals of the energetic service demanded by successful politicians.
Don't you want it?
Kennedy believed that his friendly relationship with members of the press would help protect him from public revelations of his infidelity.
He used to call Marlon Monroe and tell her, "Yeah, you want to know what the F stands for? Don't look at my back brace, please.
Okay, what am I?
Oh God.
Hold on, let me take off my back brace. Hold on."
Sad. No.
Lem Billings was a close and longtime friend of Kennedy and the Kennedy family. Billings had his own room in which to stay at several of John F. Kennedy's residences, though there has never been any proof of. Oh my God.
Can I be?
Keep going.
Though there has never been any proof of homosexual activity between them, Kennedy would often, and even when married, share a bedroom with his lifelong friend.
Yes, dude. Kennedy.
For them, good for them.
So that's what the F stands for.
Oh.
It stands for Filipino.
Sure. Oh my God. I'm gonna. Would be hanged for.
I'm thank God no one watches these streams, or else I'm gonna get canceled. Jesus Christ. That was a joke, everyone. That was a fucking joke.
you might want to lay low for a while.
Alright, guys, no stream for the next month again. Oh, God.
Never a dull moment here in Krabsy's stream. Oh, man.
Keep telling me about JFK's affairs, please.
Yeah, bro.
No, it ends there. It just, after that, it immediately goes into historical evaluations and legacy.
Oh my God.
Did you know that Kennedy has appeared on the U.S. half-dollar coin?
Yeah, I have a Kennedy $50 coin. I have a golden one.
Ooh,
Yeah.
those are rare.
Really? I found it at work. Actually, I got it when I was working at McDonald's. Someone gave it to me. I'm like, it's a half coin. So I just put, like, what is that, 50 cents? I hope it's 50 cents. That's what I put. Yeah.
It's a $50.
I had 50 cents in I had 50 cents in my pocket, so I threw that in the register and kept the coin.
Yeah. Let's see. The coin continued to be struck through the remainder of the 20th century, and mintage numbers remained relatively steady in both the Philadelphia and Denver mints until 1987, a year in which no half-dollars were struck for circulation. The Treasury had accumulated a 2-year supply of the pieces, making further production unnecessary. Demand for half-dollars dropped, and casinos, where they were commonly used, increasingly began producing 50-cent chips to use in place of the coins.
Ah.
With mintage numbers remaining low, beginning in 2002, the Kennedy half-dollar ceased to be struck for general circulation.
Oh.
Rolls and bags of the current year's pieces may be purchased from the mint at a premium above face value.
What?
In 1991, subtle changes to the design of the half-dollar were made. Most notable was a more prominent part in Kennedy's hair, as well as sharper detail to the hair in general.
You got a haircut.
Kennedy's cheekbones were also made sharper, and the entire bust of Kennedy was fractionally smaller.
What the fuck?
Who looks at a coin and is like, oh my god, that's different. His cheekbones are much more defined.
What the? So this is all paid with tax money. I'm assuming. They're like someone at the mint was like, you know what? His cheekbones are too small.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, Kennedy needs a haircut.
Wow, we gotta fix that. God, this is what your taxpayer money's going to.
Oh my god.
Man, these cheekbones. Let's see. Beginning with the 2014 commemorative Kennedy half-dollar issues. Kennedy half-dollar issues.
Kenny.
The mint reverted to the original 1964 design, which has been used every year since.
Nice.
Go ahead.
John Kenny.
Yeah, John Kenny. I'll be right back. 1 second.
Did you have to go get your JFK coin?
Go to dorm room, please.
Oh man. Oh my god. John F. fucking Kennedy, dude. Oh, I got the hiccups. This beat goes hard, dude. This beat goes hard. Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Yup. Yup. Da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-ba. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi there. Sorry, today's my sister's birthday.
Oh, dude, tell her, it's gonna be weird. Yeah, my online friend Krabsy says happy birthday.
Oh, this random man from Atlanta, he wishes you a very special happy birthday.
Tell her what the F in JFK stands for.
Effect of assassination. Television was the primary source that kept people informed of the events that surrounded Kennedy's assassination. In fact, television started to come of age before the assassination. On September 2nd, 1963, Kennedy helped inaugurate network television's first half-hour nightly evening newscast, according to an interview with CBS Evening News anchor Walter Cronkite.
Wait, don't tell me they would play the fucking assassination on repeat.
Newspapers were kept as souvenirs rather than sources of updated information. Citation needed. In this sense, his assassination was the first major TV news event of its kind. TV coverage united the nation, interpreting what went on and creating memories of this space in time. Citation needed. All three major U.S. television networks suspended their regular schedules and switched to all news coverage from November 22nd through November 26, 1963, being on the air for 70 hours, making it the longest uninterrupted news event of American TV until 9/11. They really did just ran with his assassination for 3 whole days. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
The assassination had an effect on many people, not only in the United States, but around the world. Many vividly remember where they were when they first learned the news that Kennedy was assassinated. I wasn't even a twinkle in my grandmother's eye. As with the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor on December 7th, 1941. Before it, and the September 11th attacks after it. Sorry. That was a weird sentence right there.
Yeah, I was like thinking that you had a stroke or something.
I might be having a stroke.
Jesus.
That's besides the point.
Just reading too much of JFK's little endeavors.
Well, that's what the F stands for. Oh my god. UN Ambassador Adlai Stevenson II said that the assassination of all of us, said of the assassination, all of us, ... will bear the grief of his death until the day of ours. Many people have also spoken of the shocking news, compounded by the pall of uncertainty about the identity of the assassins, the possible instigators, and the causes of the killing. As an end to innocence, and in retrospect, it has been coalesced with other changes of the tumultuous decade of the 1960s, especially the Vietnam War. Ultimately, the death of President Kennedy and the ensuing confusion surrounding the facts of his assassination are of political and historical importance insofar as they marked a turning point and a decline in the faith of the American people in the political establishment. A point made by commentators from Gore Vidal to Arthur M. Schlesinger Jr. and implied by Oliver Stone in several of his films, such as his landmark, 1991, JFK. Citation needed. Dubious. Discuss.
Dubious.
Man, They made this last blurb. Wikipedia just dropped a bombshell on this last blurb and called it dubious. Oh my god.
Christ.
But that's the end of his Wikipedia article. It ended a bit more sad than his extramarital relationships.
I just don't. I can't believe it.
Let's see who succeeded him. Lyndon B. Johnson. Oh yeah. What was his famous quote or infamous quote?
Uh-oh.
The most vulgar president ever.
Nice.
These N-words,
Oh my
They're-
god, immediately.
they're
Just-
getting pretty uppity these days, and that's a problem for us, since they've got something now they've never had before. The
Jesus
political
Christ.
poll to back up their uppityness. Jesus.
It's not different from what's going on now either.
Hold on.
You.
Now we've got to do something about this. We've got to give them a little something, just enough to quiet them down, but not enough to make a difference.
Why are you running?
I'll have those N-word hard R voting Democratic for the next 200 years.
Fuck, dude.
Thank you, Lyndon B. Johnson.
Oh,
Jesus fucking Christ.
so, are you busy?
Oh my god.
Okay, cool. You like TF too.
The most vulgar president of the world.
Talking.
After Lyndon B. Johnson,
So,
I'm not even going to
me
read
and my
much of
friend
his
Nick,
stuff.
we're
He
making all of
he
the
sucked. He was the one
YouTube
who
videos.
really kicked up the Vietnam War.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
I'll show you all the
Next,
videos.
Richard Nixon.
God, I'm horny.
Jowls flapping in the wind.
You can't lick my dick.
Okay, so here's what I'll show you all the outfits.
Hold on, let's
It's
see.
5
1968 presidential election.
soldier.
One of his
Heavy.
original political campaign slogans was "Vote like the whole world depended on it."
God.
My friend has
I mean,
strong
I gotta say, if
medic.
it's in a response to Lyndon B. Johnson, then I can understand that. Let's see.
Please go away.
Well, let's see here.
Stinky?
Who was
It's
his?
beautiful. But I want to show you mine.
Who was his vice president? Watergate scandal and resignation. All right, we're moving forward. So good old Gerald Ford. Born in Omaha, Nebraska, and raised in Grand Rapids, Michigan, Ford attended the University of Michigan and Yale Law School. After the attack on Pearl Harbor, he enlisted in the U.S. Naval Reserve, serving from 1942 to 1946. He left as a lieutenant commander. He didn't really do anything of note. Let's see.
Thank you.
As president, Ford signed the Helsinki Accords.
I know about those. That's the Avengers movie. Avengers. That's what makes Iron Man and Captain America fight. That's not what.
Scooby Dooby. Let's see. Pardoning Nixon. Shouting at draft dodgers. He had multiple assassination attempts.
Oh, you're right there. Just like.
All right, Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter.
Was he after Nixon?
Yeah, no, he was after Gerald Ford.
I was about to say, I was like, holy shit, he's that old?
He's
It's like,
like
stand on it.
95, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost
You
96.
step like that. Just get
His
up here.
birthday is on October 1st, the lucky man. Let's see. Jimmy Carter,
You might have to even rejoin.
American hero.
Oh,
On his second day of office, Carter pardoned all the Vietnam War draft evaders by issuing Proclamation of
yeah,
4483. Let's see. What was Proclamation 4483? Granting pardon for violations of the Selective Service Act. It wasn't really selective. Let's see. Hurricane relief. Political positions on abortion, the death penalty, equality for women, gun control, same-sex marriage, race and politics, torture, healthcare, and campaign finance laws.
No, I said I followed.
Ronald Reagan. We don't really need to talk.
Oh, sorry.
We started talking about him
Oh,
when the stream
God.
began.
I'm just gonna go off the bat and say, on the record, I fucking hate Ronald Reagan.
I don't really know much
Were you
about
in
him
12?
other than he kind of looks like
You in 12?
my grandpa without a beard.
Ronald Reagan was a racist,
Hilarious.
rapist, dementia-ridden piece of shit.
George Herbert Walker Bush,
I do.
God rest his soul, was an American politician, diplomat, and businessman who served as the 41st president of the United States from 1989 to 1993. A leader of the Republican Party, Bursch. Maybe I am having a struggle here. Let me check.
The PV.
No, I'm good. Bush also served in the U.S. House of Representatives as U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations, as Director of Central Intelligence, and as the 43rd Vice President under Ronald Reagan.
That's
Reagan and
disgusting. That
Bush.
doesn't even
Reagan
look
and
like
Bush.
Reagan and Bush.
Rick. Ninja, you look like Ninja. You don't even look like Rick. That's such a bad Rick.
He looks like Pickle Rick, dude.
Oh,
I
yeah.
We make better Rick.
Huh?
That head.
Mm-hmm. His vice president was Dan Quayle. Kind of looks like Dad.
Oh my God, I'm looking at a picture of George Bush, Barbara Bush, and George Bush Sr., and they all look exactly the same. It's terrifying. They look like they just. Dude. They look like the same person.
Send it to me.
Dude, look at him. Or it's sending.
Dot.
They all look like the same. They're sitting in the middle, and they all look like this.
Okay.
It just looks like the same person, like in different costumes.
Here, let's see. Oh my god. And then there's just Jeb.
Yeah, just Jeb in the corner.
Jeb is the only one that looks different from all of them. Oh, poor Jeb.
Little Jeb. Also, why do George Bush's hands look so big? All their hands look huge. What the heck?
Which George?
Both of them.
Yeah.
Look at Barbara Bush's hands. They look like photoshopped to be super large.
Oh my god, I think we just found big hands. It's a family of big hands. I thought it was just a genetic thing. Well, I guess it is a genetic. Let's keep it in the family.
Oh god. Oh no.
Let's see. George H.W. Bush was the president that started the Gulf War. That's about it. Bill Clinton. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
I did, however, go to freeipad.com. I did, however, go to krabsyart.com.
Ah, go to krabsyart.com. It is endorsed by Bill Clinton himself.
Oh, God, no.
All right, Bill.
Oh, no.
Byleth the Third.
What?
William Jefferson Clinton, and then in parentheses, it's Blythe the Third. Blythe, not Byleth. Blythe.
Okay. Can I have the eraser?
Goodness, man. We all know Bill Clinton.
Oh, sorry.
So George W. Bush.
Hold on. Let's go back. Yeah, let's go back to George W. Bush for a quick sec.
Herbert Walker Jr.
Do you know who George W. Bush's grandfather is?
No, your pin's right there.
No.
This is my pin. That's your pin.
His
The Bush.
grandfather is named Prescott Bush. It's a little known fact that Prescott Bush accidentally helped, well, not accidentally, he helped Hitler rise to power.
Oh.
Prescott Bush used to work for, what's it called?
Oh, you know that photo that you just showed of the Bush family looking the same?
Yeah.
That's all the Bush family.
Yeah,
Every single one of
Pointing
them.
up.
I know.
I'm-
Yeah.
Like, a lot of them look way different,
I don't know what's wrong.
but then there's just the three in the middle.
Yeah. The perfect eugenics. Right in the middle. Jesus Christ. Anyways, Prescott Bush, worked for, I think, Brown Brothers. It acted as a...
Obadiah.
It acted as a little U.S. Hold on. It acted as a U.S. base for German industrialists Fritz Thyssen, who helped finance Hitler in the 1930s before falling out with him at the end of the decade. He was like a board member for this company that was financing Hitler.
He backed out of it, but it was too late at that point.
Yeah, they had like a little. They broke up.
Oh.
They broke up
That's fair.
because John fucking Kennedy.
You don't want to kill all of them.
What do you mean?
Come on, man.
Christ.
Uh-oh.
Barack Obama, Barack Hussein Obama, was born in Honolulu, Hawaii. I'm sorry.
You mean Africa?
You mean Kenya?
Please make space for mommy.
Making the first president not born in the contiguous United States.
I put this.
I wouldn't say that he is Hawaiian. He was born in Hawaii, but
Leave the day.
he doesn't. I don't think he has any Hawaiian blood.
No, his family's on vacation over there.
Why is it Bobby doing the thing?
I don't know, maybe.
Sorry, Josh.
I don't know.
I was thinking.
Let's see. Family and personal life. Let's see. Is this man religious? Religious views.
Hey, hold on. Glue.
Obama is
What are the two rules for running for president? Like, what are the two requirements?
You got to be an American citizen. No, you got to be born in America,
Mhm.
and you got to be 35. That's it.
All right. Okay. I remember that first one.
It's in your brain.
Go look up where Ted Cruz was born.
Ted Cruz.
Yeah, go look up where Ted Cruz was born.
Ted Cruz. Early life. Ted Cruz was born in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Oh.
See,
Oh.
Yeah.
coach, the coach.
Why did you even try, buddy?
Coach. You ever play Skate 3?
Like you can go all the way up until
You ever play
like
Skate
senator or
Yeah, you look like
in
Coach
the
Frank.
judiciary community or whatever, but you can't go. I think you can even be vice president, but you can't be president of the United States if you aren't born in America.
You look like Coach.
Dude, I just love that. Because he became a naturalized citizen, even though he wasn't born in the States.
What are you
So,
looking at? What are you looking at?
if he can do that, then that means legally, if I become old enough, I could run for president. Because I'm a naturalized citizen.
You weren't born in America.
No, I was born in little communist Mexico.
Wait, Mexico is communist?
No,
Oh,
it was a joke because Americans don't know what communism is, and they label everything foreign. I know, but most average Americans label anything communist.
I mean, I know Mexico's corrupt,
Yeah,
but what government isn't corrupt? Really?
exactly.
But Mexico is a beautiful country, as I've heard, but like
Yeah.
just completely weighed down by all of the negatives.
Yeah.
My grandfather on my dad's side is from Mexico, Tijuana.
Dang, dude, he's a beaner like me.
Oh,
I can say that. I'm brown.
I mean, technically, so can I. I just don't want to.
Yeah. I'm 1/50th black. I can say it.
I'm a little bit closer than that, but yeah. I'll just say that I'm second generation mixed American, mostly white.
Oh man. I love. Oh,
we
my
didn't even
God.
talk about Obama.
Can you tell me where
Let's see. Barack Hussein Obama II is an American politician and attorney who served as the 44th president of the United States from 2009 to 2017. A member of the Democratic Party, Obama was the first African American president of the United States. I don't think he was American.
Mr. CJ.
Nah. He previously served as a U.S. Senator from Illinois from 2005 to 2008, and as an Illinois State Senator from 97 and 04.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Obama was born in Honolulu, Hawaii, making him the first president not born in the contiguous United States. They probably could have gone for Kamala Harris in this election, but I guess vice president is all right.
Oh god, I don't like Kamala Harris either.
I don't, but she's Hawaiian as well, I think. But whatever. After graduating from Columbia University in 1983, he worked as a community organizer in Chicago. In 1988, he enrolled in Harvard, and where he was the first black person to be president of the Harvard Law Review. Okay. After graduating, he became a civil rights attorney and an academic, teaching constitutional law at the University of Chicago Law School from 92 to 04. Turning to elective politics, he represented the 13th District from 97 to 04 in the Illinois Senate.
Get out of my seat.
When he ran for the U.S. Senate, Obama received national attention in 2004 with his March Senate primary win. His well-received July Democratic National Convention keynote address and his landslide November election to the Senate. In 2008.
Oh, yes, my favorite year. I missed 2008.
I don't even remember much that happened in 2008.
Ebola, I think?
My second year in Florida.
Swine flu?
No, that was 2010, I think.
Man, I don't remember.
Does he have the powers to do that?
Anyways, he was nominated for president a year after his presidential campaign began, and after close primary campaigns against Hillary Clinton.
Sorry.
Obama was elected over Republican John McCain and was inaugurated alongside Joe Biden on January 20th, 2009.
Okay, hi.
9 months later, he was named the 2009 Nobel Peace Prize laureate. Laureate.
The 1990s called. They want that joke back.
Please, simple English. I'm flat brain.
Sir, can I go to the bathroom? Sir.
Obama signed many landmark bills into law during his first 2 years in office. The main reforms that were passed include the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, commonly referred to as the Affordable Care Act or Obamacare, although without a public health insurance option, the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act, and the Don't Ask, Don't Tell Repeal Act of 2010, the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act of 2009, and Tax Relief, Unemployment Insurance Reauthorization, and Job Creation Act of 2010. That's one act. Tax Relief, Unemployment Insurance Reauthorization, and Job Creation Act of 2010. Just come up with an acronym, dude.
Oh, I'll call the Don't Ask, Don't Tell. I'm gonna turn that down to the JFK Act.
Yeah.
I gotta show you something.
Let's see. So we got Obamacare, JFK. We've got the tax reforms.
Yeah.
We just call it.
Amidst the Great Recession.
We'll call it Happy Days.
Yeah. We still haven't recovered from the Great Recession.
No, we have not. But Glue, we've got tremendous numbers. We've got the best numbers.
2 and -3.
Tremendous numbers.
Yeah. They're shiny looking. They're nice to look at, you know. He also ordered the military operations that resulted in the deaths of Osama bin Laden and suspected Yemeni al-Qaeda operative Anwar al-Awlaki.
Do you think Obama knew how to say that?
No, probably not.
What's his drone whatever his name is.
My American people.
Oh, my fellow Americans. Joe Mama. my name is Jeff.
After winning re-election by defeating Republican opponent Mitt Romney, the guy whose hair looked like hairspray, like spray paint.
Yeah. Oh, I just remembered. There's a video of John McCain. He's debating Obama, and John McCain's like, yeah, there's your healthcare plan is gonna hurt small businesses because you're gonna tax the hell out of them. And what do you have to say for yourself, Obama? And Obama's like, well, there's gonna be an exemption for small business. It's only for big businesses that can afford to pay their employees healthcare and don't. And like, when he starts saying that, John McCain's like, wait, what? And you just see him like looking around, like blinking really fast, like, oh fuck.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
All right, Mitt Romney, Obama, Mitt Romney.
Obama, Mitt Romney. Oh my god.
What just happened?
On April 4th, 2011, Obama announced his re-election campaign for 2012 in a video titled, "It Begins With Us," that he posted on his website and filed election papers with the Federal Election Commission. He went onto his twitter.com and called Mitt Romney out and be like, hey, I'm running for president again.
God.
At the DNC thing in Charlotte, North Carolina, Obama and Joe Biden were formally nominated by former President Bill Clinton as the Democratic Party candidates for president and vice president in the general election. Their main opponents were Republicans Mitt Romney, the former governor of Massachusetts, and Representative Paul Ryan of Wisconsin. Oh, Paul Ryan.
I thought you said Rand Paul for a second. I was like, oh god, already?
Paul Walker. Anyways. On November 6, 2012, Obama won 332 electoral votes, exceeding the 270 required for him to be reelected as president, with a 51.1% of the popular vote. However, in like his first thing, I think he like lost the popular vote or whatever. No, he didn't. He won 52.9% of the popular vote last year. His first term, I'd say.
Dude, I remember that Mitt Romney election was like really close.
Yeah, he barely won the popular vote, 51.1%. But he got 332 electoral votes, and people use that as a political, like, oh my god, look, oh, the electoral college. But anyways, Obama became the first Democratic president since Franklin Delano Roosevelt to win the majority of the popular vote twice. Obama addressed supporters and volunteers at Chicago's McCormick Place. Oh, McCormick. The nice spice company. After his re-election and said,
their chicken.
Tonight you voted for action. Not politics as usual. You elected us to focus on your jobs, not ours. And in the coming weeks and months, I'm looking forward to reaching out and working with leaders of both parties. I'm paraphrasing a tiny bit here.
You're fine.
They didn't include all of the those.
All of the George Bush families, family members.
And finally, we have made it to modern day. Donald John Trump is the 45th and current president of the United States.
No!
Before entering politics, he was a businessman and television personality. Did you know that in the turn of the century, in 2000, he started a presidential campaign with former professional wrestler turned political, whatever, Jesse the Body Ventura.
Did he really?
Party.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did.
Oh my god. When was this?
In the turn of the century, 2000.
Oh my god, that's right. He's run for president more than once.
Yeah. They have an entire Wikipedia article on it.
He's run like 3 or 4 times, right?
Yeah, he backed out a lot before he just sort of finally was like, okay, I'm doing it this time.
I'm gonna play the race card. I'm gonna play it the best.
Ugh.
Jesus fuck, dude.
He was
Man, I really do love PE.
he was
Standing outside
the nomination of the Reform Party.
Man, I love PE class.
Let's see. So he was president of the Trump Organization up until that point, up until 2017, wherein he whatever.
He had to give it up, kind of like fuck, what's his name? Jimmy Carter and his peanuts. Even though Jimmy Carter was a nuclear physicist.
Oh, so man.
Jimmy Carter was really poor.
Hey, come on.
They had the
He lived on a peanut farm.
peanut farm. It'll be a conflict of interest if you have that peanut farm.
Okay.
What are you wearing? What are you even wearing?
Let's see. After the election, Trump gained greater fame as the host of The Apprentice. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Where do they bring up Jesse the Body Ventura? Okay, here it is. Although Trump had never held elected office, he was well known for his frequent comments on public affairs and business exploits as head of the Trump Organization. He had previously considered a presidential run in 88 as a Republican, but chose not to run. For 2000, Minnesota Governor Jesse the Body Ventura persuaded Trump to seek the presidential nomination of the Reform Party, which was fracturing despite achieving ballot access and qualifying for matching funds as a result of the 96 presidential campaign of businessman Ross Perot. Trump's entrance into the Reform Party race coincided with that of paleoconservative commentator Pat Buchanan. There's another Buchanan. It kind of looks like that one actor who played as Chuck in Better Call Saul.
Oh God. The crazy schizophrenic.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Here, I'll send you a photo of him. I almost sent it in chat to reanimate. Oh God.
You should do it. It's a.
It was about to go into the art plaza.
What if I just post this picture of George Bush and his family?
Do it. Let's see. Internal conflict caused Ventura to exit the Reform Party in February of 2000, removing Trump's most vocal proponent. Trump officially ended his campaign on February 14th, 2000, airing of the Today Show. Although he believed he could still win the Reform Party presidential nomination, he felt the party was too dysfunctional to support his campaign and enable a win in the general election. His run for president went from October 7th, 1999 to February 14th, 2000. 4 months. Oh, you really did it. Here.
You gave it a purple heart.
Yeah.
I was gonna see if I could tag everyone in that, just like at everyone.
Oh, please don't. Please don't. It's so bad.
What's going on? Just special announcement. Spoiler. You click on it. It's just.
Ugh. I do have something to talk to you about with Chatter Reanimated, but I'm gonna wait till the stream's over to talk to you about it.
We can. Oh man, we actually have a guest on the streamer now. Hold on. There's someone else watching. Finally. Who else is in here? Who else is in here watching us? Let's see. I know I can. Oh, I can't see who's in this. It says there's another viewer.
It's probably me. I'm watching the stream as well.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright guys, we're gonna end the stream here. Don't forget KrabsyArt.com.
Go to KrabsyArt.com if you are ready for disappointment.
Go to Krabsy.com if you. Yes.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, sure.
Fuck. American history, dude.
Mr. C.
Hey, at least we know what the